Welcome. In front of me is a Spigen case for the AirPods Pro. Now this is for AirPods Pro. I have been using ones for the second generation. This one supposedly would be for the first generation, but I believe the cases are exactly the same, or meaning the charging case. So these should fit interchangeably between different generations. But anyway, I guess we're gonna find out in a second if I'm correct or not. So, opening this up, we just slide it out like so. We have the case. A little bit of a foil wrapped around it. Let's just get rid of that. And this one is actually just a one piece, as you can see, connected with a fabric. It is a very minimalistic case, as you can see. So, a little bit less on a, let's call it, thick side. There we go. And unlike other ones, I have to say I'm not the biggest fan of it kind of like sliding up a little bit, as you can see. But that being said, assuming this holds close, this keychain thingy thing obviously will be a little bit more useful, because in other cases, for instance like this one, just to demonstrate this quickly, if I can actually figure out how to get this out now. Oh boy, that's gonna be interesting. There we go. So with this one, even though it does have this ring right here, you can put it in, but you can see the actual, like, the way it holds it, it's not as good as it is with something like this that actually holds it a little bit more closed. So once it's on, it's a little bit harder to remove it. So you do need to kind of pinch it down here and then start opening, and it then pops the top part instead of the bottom being like pulled out. In general, the design right here is, like I mentioned, a little bit more minimal. It is fabric as well, so it might get dirty over time. But when it comes down to just locking it to some kind of like keys or anything, it's less prone to probably coming loose out of it compared to some other ones that just slap each part separately, top and bottom. So there we go. Now, one last thing that I want to check out is the compatibility with MagSafe charger. So this isn't necessarily saying that it supports it, but to have a charger right here, it's oriented a little bit more reasonable, in a reasonable manner. And yeah, it does not hold on. So if you have a charger just laying flat on a table, you can place it on, and the magnets are still, you can feel them a little bit, so it will get positioned in a correct place, as you can see. So it will start wirelessly charging. But outside of that, if you want to have it at an angle, it will just kind of, as you can see, not hold too well. So the case does add a little bit too much bulk to it, and therefore it won't be holding as well. The reason I mention this is because, for instance, there are some other cases like this one. This one is designed specifically for the Gen 2 AirPods, and that being said, if it comes down to like a tight fit, the bottom part holds on stupidly well, to the point that I had to like plug in the USB and try to push out the bottom portion from here, because it wasn't coming out of it itself. And this also will hold on to the MagSafe charger on its own, because it does come with magnets built into it. So there we go. So this one is MagSafe compatible, and actually a little bit better, I would argue, than something like this if you're looking for MagSafe case. So there we go. That's the Spigen case. And if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.